Look what a nonsense this is, such a long queue here at the border. This is now the Albanians, and it's over a kilometer of problems here. People have to wait. I really don't understand what's the sense, because it's just between Albania and Kosovo to have open borders. That's what we call mini Schengen, but it's not happening. It's not happening. And that's the problem I have. A lot of talk about mini Schengen cooperation. In reality, people have to queue, goods are being controlled, and it's all EU kind of compatible territory here. Good news is they have at least fixed one of these motorway problems, because historically here 7 bridges were missing on this part of the highway, and at least one of them is now fixed. Welcome to Albania, by the way. This is Euro Albania. I keep you posted on the highway situation here. Historically, 7 bridges were missing, but they are built now. Here is real progress. This is a historic highway of the north. Here on the right is the Trin River, and here we are now going to this beautiful city of Kukës. I've never been, and we will have a beautiful lunch at the lake or somewhere in the city center of this beautiful place. Kukës is in a way the very much northern place of Albania, and you see the driving gets a bit rougher and faster. Here the famous speed limits are not so well kept, and we are going very fast towards Kukës, here the capital of North Albania. I want to give you some of this beautiful landscape here. It's very beautiful. I like it very much. Bunk art, already, because I showed you Tirana when I was there a week ago, and that's the famous Enver Hoxha's bunkers. At the border installations, obviously there were no. This was the Yugoslavian-Albanian border. It was absolutely no infrastructure built, because Enver Hoxha was afraid of the invasion of Yugoslavia and of the West. So he didn't build any infrastructure in the border areas, only bunkers. Here you don't see bunkers because there was no road here and there was no access. But later then you will see some of these famous Enver Hoxha's bunkers. Here what you see is this famous highway. It's not European standard like in Kosovo. They have basically improvised everything here much more. But at least it is now mostly finished in 2 lanes as a speedway. And there is no longer any missing bridges to what I can see at the moment, which is really very good news, because we had this problem here. It was dramatic, the missing bridges, and people simply were surprised going in 130 kilometers per hour and dropping dead when the bridge was missing. But here I think the first 2 major impasses are fixed, and there is some progress. I have not been here now for 5 years. This is the first time. You see there's the American flag, because here everybody loves America. This is of course NATO territory, full alliance status, not like Kosovo and Bosnia, where the alliance is having a protective status and protecting obviously Kosovo against Serbian aggression, but here it's full membership. Thanks George W. Bush, who made it possible, and people here admire him obviously, and admire America for the protection they get and the membership in the alliance. Here you see it's really very important infrastructure link, and it's not full standards, but it is at least with 2 lanes, and it's actually working and connecting to Durrës and to Tirana. And again, I call for Albania to adopt the euro. I call for Albania and Kosovo to join in a customs union, EU compatible, similar like Turkey. And obviously Albania should be very fast in the European Union. I think everybody agrees 2024 is absolutely possible for countries which are fully aligned with our foreign policy, which have the euro and which are in NATO. And 2 of these conditions Albania absolutely fulfills. Absolutely it's ready for that. But only the euro is missing, and we have to make also clear that Kosovo is much more pro-European country because it has adopted the euro already, and it's now important for Albania and Macedonia to show that they also are very pro-European country. In the past there was a lot of currency manipulation in Macedonia and in Albania, especially in Albania it was really wild, and this is obviously now coming to an end with the introduction of the euro. 2023 Croatia will do it, and so all countries should be united by the currency and our customs system and political membership in the political union with voting rights, obviously for the NATO countries only possible, not for Serbia, not for Bosnia, not for Kosovo. They first have to join, but then we have also make a clear decision for Montenegro, for Macedonia and for Albania in 2024, and not any day later, because why lose more time? Beautiful sunset here in the north of Albania. It's very sparsely populated territory, high mountains, and obviously here the infrastructure is improving with this highway. It's the arteria of prosperity for the Albanians in Kosovo and in Albania. It's the highway of the nation, they call it, the autostrada of the Combi, and it's connecting them. It was very difficult to build, and thanks Bechtel for doing that. Bechtel has built not this part, because that was done by Albanian construction companies, not so well, but Bechtel has built the most difficult part, this amazing tunnel which we pass a bit later after Kukës, and this part. And also I will now see if all the bridges are finished, but it's really impressive, you know, there is a progress. These half missing bridges are history. I tell you something from the past, because everything is now finished, and that's really good. The kind of terrible impression this gave when the bridges are missing, that's gone. And here we are entering the last most difficult decline. I think we are now above Kukës already, and just passing here the last hills, and that's of course very important when we then enter the city and show these beautiful mountains here. And I think we are passing now in the sunset over to the Drin Valley. The Drin is the life arteria of the Albanians. It's most of the energy in Albania comes from the Drin River, about 80%. There's now also the Devoli River bringing hydropower thanks to the Statkraft and their big hydropower project. But otherwise Albania is on hydropower, and the whole capacity of Albania is hydro, and the whole capacity of Kosovo is on coal. So together in one energetic system they can really, and now you see the Drin River, the holy river of the Albanians, their artery of prosperity, their water source and their energy source here in the evening light above Kukës. That's Kukës. That's one of the most dangerous bends here in the highway. We are lucky we have a very good driver who is very careful, and then later it was unfortunate that here the highway was basically getting very smaller because the bridges was not ready. I show you again the Drin and the sunset, very beautiful here, and and then sorry, I talked too much today. Okay, sorry. And then you see the so-called bridge of the fabric. This is an ancient kind of gulag, Soviet, or possibly a Chinese factory, which was here a kind of prison camp, and under these conditions people had to live for too long with the political unreliable. And here this is the first ever I see the bridge here with 2 lanes. That is really a major achievement to have this ready. For years this was a source of many terrible accidents when people were surprised that this was not finished, but now it's finished. It's really a major civilizatory achievement to have the highway now completed here, as I see it. Amazing. Up there should be a monument for all the poor people who had to work under this terrible condition in the work gulag camps of Enver Hoxha. Here you see the rest of it. But on the other hand, you see already very nice and new buildings. And here obviously very risky person driving with the bicycle on the motorway. And here you see the road to Kukës, and everything is ready, this part. I wonder if the bridge over the Drin is also ready. That will be the exciting news to see, and how the water levels is, because that's always the most decisive thing for Albania. Is there enough water in the Drin River or not? If there is water in the Drin River, Albania is going good. If there is no water, then of course a government financial crisis is happening. Now we are entering Kukës, more to come. Thanks a lot for listening so far from the north of Albania. Good news, the bridges are ready, and that's really very good, and more to come from Kukës. Bye for now.